Hey friends, welcome back to another video to help you explore endlessly, play wildly, and connect deeply. Bringing you a vinyasa style flow. This is an advanced flow, so definitely a little bit more challenging. Lots of demand in the core, lots of demand in our pressing muscles. We're also going to work quite a few twist variations, and a lot of the transitions and holds today are not your kind of typical run-of-the-mill vinyasa style holds. So be kind to yourself, be playful, be curious. I do always ask that, but in a more advanced sequence like today, I definitely emphasize the curiosity, the playfulness, and the kindness to yourself because things are going to heat up. But that's how we're going to build strength and stability in our core, strength and stability in our pressing muscles, and work into some deep twists, all while working to our full range of motion. What you'll need for today's sequence and flow is a yoga block. That will definitely help. If you don't have one, the sequence can still be done. But if you have a block, grab that. We're gonna get started. Let's begin in a 90-90 position. All right, so we're getting into our sequence here, starting in our 90-90, which is working into the edges of the hip capsule. Now you'll see my outside, the same arm is my front leg out to the side supporting me. You may not need this hand, that arm. It's gonna look different in everybody's body. So if you're supported through the arm, it's all good. We're trying to keep an upright torso. Spine is long, head on top of our spine. And then take an inhale through your nose and exhale. 2 more breaths here in our 90-90 on side A. Exhale. Last one. And exhale. You can use your hands for this transition. I'm leaning back a little bit, maybe into the hands. Open up to the opposite side, kind of clamshell your legs. Opposite leg forward, 90-90. Again, if you need to support through the outside hand, that's all good. Spine is long, head on top of your spine. Deep inhale through your nose. Exhale. Couple more. Last one. Again, clamshell or windshield wiper your legs back to the top of your mat, switching sides. Then sweep your hands forward to the top of your mat, lean into your hands, take your legs into a tabletop. Now there's a lot of twists today. There's a lot of pressing in core today. So I want to make sure that we have some space through our thoracic spine and our wrists are warm. Bring your hands a little bit closer together, fingers facing out. Start with slow circles around your hands, moving your shoulders in the same direction. The closer your hands are here, the greater the stretch. Here's 4, 5. So if it's too big a stretch, please take your hands a little bit wider. 6, 7, and 8. Switching directions. 8, 7. Maybe making the circles a little bit bigger. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly turn your hands over, palms facing up, fingers facing one another. Make sure most of your weight is back in your legs here. So my hands are quite light. As I lower down, like a push-up, my chin, my chest come forward, chin past my hands, elbows out to the sides, press back up. Do that 4 more times. Slow on the way down, elbows out to the sides, chin forward, push it up. 3 more. Elbows out to the sides, chin forward, chest between your hands, push up. 2 more. Again, bring my sternum between my fingers, push up. Last one. And press. Slowly turn your hands over. Reach your right leg straight out to the side. Take your right hand up, open up, look to your fingertips. Then exhale, reach the right arm underneath that hole, thread it under, Open up for 2. Exhale, reach it down. You can bend your left elbow, take your right shoulder towards your mat. Press up one more time, twist and reach. And thread the arm underneath, right shoulder towards your mat. Land your right hand, tabletop switch. Step your left foot out to the side. Inhale, lift your left arm, reach tall. Exhale, reach it underneath your left shoulder towards your mat. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, lower through that hole, shoulder towards the floor. One more time. Good stuff. Take it back to your tabletop. Lift your knees, push through your toes. We're going to start to charge up to activate the arms, our pressing muscles, knowing that a lot of pressing is coming. Keep your shoulders over your hands. Keep your biceps forward, lower, retraction through your shoulder blades. Press up, protraction. 4 more. Retraction. We're doing these 4-point active tabletop scap push-ups. 3, 2, arms straight the whole time. 1, hold protraction, pressing through your feet, keeping your shoulders over your hands. Don't press it back to a down dog yet. Shift your weight over to the right slightly, forward, left, back to center, left, forward, right, back to center, right, forward, left, back to center, left, forward, right, back to center. I'm just loading the wrists a little bit more. One more time. Right, forward, left, back to center, left, forward, right, back to center. Press back downward facing dog. If you're feeling this in the arms a lot, maybe take a child's pose for a few breaths. Otherwise, we're here pedaling out our down dog, feeling into our posterior chain, calves, hamstrings. Make it your own for these last 2 breaths. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale, lift your right leg, 3-leg dog. Exhale, take your knee to your left arm, twist. Inhale, reach it up, 3-leg dog. Exhale, twist. We're doing 2 more, taking it to 4. Deep inhale through your nose, reach tall through your right leg. Exhale, twist. Last one, inhale, reach up, 3-leg dog. Exhale, bring your left knee down to your mat. Left hand a little bit off to the edge of your mat to set up for this kneeling side plank. Reach your right leg up, reach your right arm up. Your planted hand, screw it down into your mat to the left. Bicep forward, elbow back. Hold that space, reach up, lift your floating leg a little higher. Good work. Hold that kneeling side plank a little higher. Working into your glute. Stability through the left arm. Straight line up to the right hand. Sweep your right foot off to the side. Gate pose, left hand outside your left knee. You could take your block if you need that assist to get a little bit higher. So from my right foot, along my extended leg, up over my right arm, a straight line, long extended line, and then I'm working on keeping my left hand, left knee, right foot all in a straight line. Breathing into my right ribs. Bring your hands to the top of your mat all the way. Big long reach forward with your bum reaching back towards your left heel. Lean forward into your hands. Lower your hips, lift your chest. Think up dog while looking for length down the inside of the right leg. Push it back, exhale. Inhale, lift your chest, lower your hips. 2 more, exhale, press it back. Inhale forward. Exhale, press it back. Inhale forward. Slowly, lower down. Land the inside of your right leg. Land your belly. Walk 1 forearm, 2 forearms. And in this Sphinx pose, pull your body up and forward, using your arms to draw your shoulders away from your ears. to lift your chest, to widen your collarbones, and keep your right leg extended out to the side. No bend in your knee. Slowly lower down. Chest, belly, all the way down. Reach your left hand out to the side. Reach your extended leg, your right leg, up, over for a scorpion. Reaching your right foot towards your left hand. Right fingertips supporting. Head resting down on the floor. If that feels good, we're here for one more deep breath. Land your right hand to help support as you come back around with the right leg. Landing that leg out to the side, think half frog. Land your hands, press up slightly. If you can't get enough of a lift, you can use your forearms too to lift up a little bit more. I'm quite tight through the inside of my thigh, so I'm going to use forearms to lift up. Try to get your ribs off the floor, maybe belly button. And this transition's a little bit tricky if you're tight in the hips or the inside of the leg. You can start to straighten your right leg if needed. We're going to walk our hands back onto the mat, lifting the hips up, pressing the hips back as you extend the leg out to the side. Push the hips back. We've been here before. Stay for one more breath. Bring yourself forward. That similar gate pose from earlier, we're going to walk our torso up, but then take our right hand, same as the extended leg out to the side, reach the left arm overhead. Bend your left elbow, take your hand down your back, down your spine. If available, reach your right hand up to catch the left fingertips. If this stretch isn't available, take your right hand to your elbow and assist into a deeper lat stretch on the left side. So hand supporting the bent elbow, deeper into the stretch, or behind the back, creating the bind. Either way, we're stretching our left lat, tricep, obliques at the ribs. Take your gaze up, bring your elbow back a little bit more. Try to keep your ribs to your back body. And slide your extended foot in. Take your knee past your second toe to this side lunge. Deep knee flexion, deep ankle flexion, and a stretch to the left, adductor. Bring it back to center. Heel toe your foot out to 45. Take the knee past your second toe. One last position, heel toe your foot onto your mat. The top of your mat, take your knee past your second toe into a low crescent lunge. Lift your chest, lift your heart. As you bring your weight back through center, let your bind go or let go of the elbow. Extend your arms out to the side. Reach your back hand towards your heel. Start to press through your front leg. Revolved low lunge. Option to reach your left arm overhead. Long cross-body stretch from the right foot through the left hand. Bring your gaze up. Keep inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your nose. Continue to make those breaths generous, both in, lengthened out. Bring your weight through center, bend into your front knee. Reach your right toes forward, point them forward. Press through your back foot, lift your back knee, high revolve lunge. Twist through your thoracic spine. Try to reach your right hand over top of your back heel by bending deeper into your back knee. Deep inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand down to the top of your mat. Pivot on both feet. Reach your right foot back. Side plank. You can float. You can stack. You can stagger. Holding here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch feet. Bring your right foot back, down on your mat. Lift your left knee through. Reach the toes past the back of your mat. Bend into your planted knee. Tap your left hip. And then bring your left knee towards your left arm. This is tough. Side crunch. Use your oblique hold for 3, 2, 1. Reach back, past the back of your mat, bend into your right knee, land your bum, and land your left leg. Bring your weight towards the back of your mat. Sweep your bent knee, your right knee over top of your left into this half shoelace and fold forward over the left. Here for 20 more seconds. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Last 10. One more breath. Rise with your inhale. Step your right foot back over. Take your left hand to the top of your mat. Push through your right foot. Lift your hips. Reach your right arm overhead. A wild thing. Keep reaching. Keep opening your front body. As you reach your right hand to meet your left at the top of your mat, switch. Pivot your feet. Both feet at the back. Both hands at the top. Cycle through your vinyasa. Inhale through plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Awesome work. Inhale, lift your left leg, 3-leg dog. Exhale, take your left knee to your right arm, twist. Inhale, reach up and back, 3-leg dog. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, twist. Last one. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, lower your right knee. Walk the right hand off to the side a little bit more. Reach your left arm up. Kneeling side plank. Use the muscles in your upper outer glute to lift your leg. Reach the leg back and reach the left arm up. Screw your right hand down into your mat to the right. Bicep forward, elbow back. One more deep breath. Sweep your left foot off to the side in the direction you're looking. Place your left foot down. Right hand outside your right knee. Use your block if you need. Reach your left arm overhead, gate pose. Look to your fingertips, open your left side. Deep breath into your ribs. Exhale. Slowly swing both hands to the top of your mat, long from your hips to your fingertips. Really reach forward to set us up for success here. We need as much space as we can to then come forward, lower your hips, lift your chest, and exhale, press it back. Inhale forward, lift your chest, lower your hips, exhale, press it back. 2 more. Inhale forward. Exhale, press it back. Last one, beautiful work. Inhale, lift your chest, your gaze, lower your hips. And slowly bring it all the way down to the mat. Find your forearms. Slight pull forward as you lift your chest. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe into that space you're creating in your front body. Lower your belly, your ribs, your chest. Reach your right arm straight out from your shoulder. Sweep your left, your extended leg up and back. Scorpion towards your hand. Your left fingertips can help you out here to open your chest up. Please listen to your right chest and shoulder. Don't push past any edge. Not into any discomfort. Your breath is still available in and out through your nose. Bring it back. Left knee up towards your ribs as you land in a half frog. 90 at the knee. Come to your forearms. Lift your chest, lift your belly, lift your ribs. Look up. Once again, roll the shoulders away from your ears and a slight pull forward of your chest, of your heart. So pressing this one back, if you keep your left knee bent, is tough. So as you walk yourself up and back, start to straighten the extended leg out to the side. Walking to your hands, pushing your hips back, and finding yet a deeper stretch through the inside, the medial side of your left hamstring and adductors. Start to rise up, inhale, walk your hands up, stack your torso, take your left hand down towards your extended foot. Reach your right arm overhead, big stretch through the right side body. Bend your right elbow. Option 1, the left hand to the right tricep and elbow to assist the stretch a little bit more. Or if the bind's available, take your left hand behind your back, fingertips connect, and we're stretching our right lat, long-headed tricep. Keep your head on top of your spine, keep your ribs back, watch that they don't flare forward. Pivot on your extended foot, slide it in. Take your knee past your second toe. So deep knee flexion, the left knee, the left ankle. Come back to center, heel toe out to 45 degrees. Once again, left knee past your second toe. Deep knee flexion, deep ankle flexion. Bring it back to center, heel toe your left foot. Continue in that direction to the top of your mat. Knee past your second toe, low crescent lunge. Maintain the stretch through the right lat and tricep. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Deep inhale into the space that you're creating. And exhale. Bring it through center, unbind if you have the fingertips. Tuck your back toes under. Revolve your lunge. So with your torso stacked on top of your hips, extend your arms. Reach your left hand back towards your back heel, pressing through your front leg. Externally rotate from your front hip. Reach your right arm overhead. Big stretch, cross body from our extended left foot through the right hand. Look up. Deep inhale through your nose. Exhale. One more. Slowly bring your weight to center. Pull your front foot in. Toes facing forward. Bend at your front knee. 90 in both knees. Reach your arms out to the side. Push through your back foot. High revolve lunge. Still twisting through thoracic spine. Reaching your left hand over top of your back heel. Slowly land your right hand inside your front foot. Pivot, heel toe if you need. Moving to side plank. Option 1, float. Option 2, stack. Option 3, stagger. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your left foot in front of your right. Switch feet. Float the right leg. Straighten the left. And then reach your right foot past the back of your mat, bending into your left knee. Tap your right hip. Pull your right knee in towards your right arm. Hold that tuck for 3, 2, 1. Reach your right foot back. Past your planted foot, bend into your left knee, land your hips, take your weight to the back of your mat, step your left foot over, stack your left knee on top of your right, half shoelace, and fold forward. Deep inhale through your nose, exhale, 20 seconds. So that transition in our side plank, where we're floating the low leg, so 2-point side plank, low leg is floating. We're gonna reach it back past the planted foot like we just did there, bending into the planted knee, reaching back past the back of the mat, tapping the hip, and then knee to the supporting arm. We're gonna see that transition happen again here shortly and again in our third sequence. So I don't want it to come as a surprise. It is a challenging one, do your best. Step your left foot over. Right leg stays extended. Sweep your right hand towards the top of your mat. Press through your left foot, lift up. Big push through the leg. Open your front body, reach your left hand past the top of your mat. Start to turn it over. Left hand joins right. Switch your feet, both feet at the back of your mat, both hands at the top of your mat. Forward through high plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Exhale. If you need a moment of rest, we'll be here 3 more breaths, shake it out. If you need a little more time, pause the video. Take a moment and move your block to the top of your mat. Meet me back in your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg, 3-leg dog. Exhale, twist, take your knee to your left arm. Hold that tuck for 3, 2, 1. Pivot on your planted foot, lift your left arm, side plank. Strong in your right arm. Here comes that switch kick transition. Bend into your left knee, reach your right foot back, tap your right hip. Back past the back of your mat, push through your left foot, right knee to right arm, tap. We're doing 2 more. Pivot on your left foot, bend your left knee, tap your right hip, and right knee to right arm. Last one. Reach back with your right foot, bend into your left knee, tap your right hip, right knee to right arm. There's our tuck. Then reach back, land your right foot, pivot on your left, single arm reverse tabletop. Option 1, stack your hands, left arm straight up. Option 2, reach overhead, a little bit bigger of an opening. Inhale, exhale. Pivot on both feet. Bring your right knee back into your right arm. Land your left hand, pivot on your left foot. Up and back, inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, step between your hands. Pivot on your back foot, warrior 2. Beautiful effort. That's a lot in the arm, but that's why we're here, to build shoulder strength, to build core strength, work on our stability throughout our whole body. Look to your front hand, everything else out of focus. From your warrior 2. Little pivot, bring your back heel in. Straighten your front leg, Cossack squat into your back leg. Lift your hands high, keep your chest elevated. Our left knee is moving in a similar pattern as our side plank from earlier. Keep it low as you reach your right hand inside your right foot. Straighten your back leg, bend into your front knee. Side angle pose, reach your left arm overhead. Lift your heart up, deep breath into your ribs. Look for space, expansiveness. Last one. Bring your gaze down, land your left hand, heel toe your right foot off to the side. Reach your right arm up, twisting the opposite direction. Start to heel toe your right foot over a little bit more. Pivot on your left foot. Sweep the right leg back. Behind you, wild thing, land the foot, lift the hips, lift the chest, reach your right arm overhead. Catch your hat if it's about to fall off. Bring it back around. As you do, land your right hand, right leg up and back, 3-leg dog. Bring it forward, setting up for pigeon. Land your right shin, grab your block, and set your block up at the front of your left thigh. So left hip, hip crease, hip flexor area, top of your thigh, to support through the back leg a little bit more. This takes a few seconds to feel like you have support elsewhere than just this front leg that we're stretching. We're giving our arms a little bit of a break, working into the back, posterior hip capsule through this pigeon variation. Most of the weight is in this block on my left hip. If you don't have a block, hands supported, pigeon or 90-90 with your right leg forward. It's where we're gonna meet here shortly anyways. Another 10 seconds. Block out from under your left hip, thigh. Find a 90-90 position. Lean into your right fingertips if you need to. Otherwise, reach your arms out to the side. Now actively working into our hip capsule. Lean into the right leg slightly. Hover the left, the back leg. Lift, externally rotate. Reach the left leg forward. Bring it back. 90-90. Backing off the activation. 2 more. Lift the left leg. Externally rotate from the hip. Reach it forward. Bring it back to center. 90-90. Backing off activation. 1 more time. Lean forward slightly. Hover your left. External rotation as you bring the foot forward. Extend. And sweep it back. Things here get a little bit playful. Bring your feet in. Press through your front shin to rise up. Extension at your hips, shin box. Take your block with you. So block in both hands. Step your back foot over. Lean into your front foot. Lean into your block with the left hand. Half moon. Reach your right leg. Reach your right arm. Light in your left fingertips. Open up your chest. Open up your hips. Find one point to look at. Bring your hips square with your mat, with the floor. Bring your collarbone square with the floor. Switch hands, revolved half moon. My right hand is now at the block. My left hand reaching up, and I'm twisting, keeping my back leg hovered in that same height, the height of my hips. 1 more breath. Lighten my right fingertips. Bend both knees. Reach back with your free hand, catch your foot. Lean into the block, take it a little bit lower. Keep leaning into the block, look under your armpit. You may need to reposition where your weight is. Find that sweet spot. Keep reaching up, keep opening up. Leaning forward, trusting yourself, trusting your balance. Bend your standing knee. Slowly guide your right foot to the back of your mat. Land your hands up and back with the left leg. And exhale, land your vinyasa forward through high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Go on the other side. If you need a break, please take it. Pause the video, but here we go. When you're ready, inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, twist, left knee to right arm, hold for 3, 2, 1. Pivot on your planted foot, open it up, 2-point side plank. Here we go with our switch kick, bending into the planted knee, reach the floating foot back, past the back of the mat, tap your left hip. Come forward, left knee to left arm, 3 total. Reach your left foot back, tap your left hip, bend into your right knee. Left knee to left arm. 1 more time. Reach your left hip back and down, tap, and left knee to left arm. That's hard work. Reach back, land your left foot. All 10 toes face the back of your mat, open up, single arm reverse tabletop. Start by stacking your arms. Then reaching overhead if you have the space. Pivot on both feet. Left knee to left arm. I know it's tired, you're almost there. Land your right. Up and back, 3-leg dog. Step between your hands with the left foot. Pivot on your back foot. Warrior 2. That's hot. That's tough. Good work. Sweating over here. Look to your front hand. Everything else, how to focus. Drishti point on your left. Find your breath. Bring your back, your right heel in slightly. Cossack squat, take your back or your weight into your back leg. Reach your arms high, keep your chest high. From your Cossack squat, we're keeping it low. As we bend into our front knee, push through the back leg, land the left hand inside your front heel. Sweep the right hand Up overhead, open up, try to pull your heart out from underneath you. Side angle pose. Deep breath in, exhale. 2 more. Last one. Bring your gaze down, switch hands, land your right hand, pivot on your back foot, heel toe your left foot over to the side. Open up, twist the opposite direction. Keep heel toeing your left foot, land little toe edge of your back foot, sweep the left foot around. Wild thing, push up with your hips, open with your chest. Catch your hat if you're gonna lose it. Bring it back through center, strong in your legs, land your left hand, pivot on your right toes. 3-leg dog with the left leg, making our way to pigeon. Bring your left knee forward, land your shin, and bring your hips towards the mat. So again, if pigeon is available to you and it doesn't feel like you're straining to be here, all good. I love the variation of blocking up at the right hip flexors and quad. This means I can really lean my hips down into the block, give myself a little more freedom through the left leg. Whatever variation you're taking, we're here for another 3 breaths. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. If you have a block underneath your hips, take that out. Make your way down to your bum. 90-90. Left leg forward, right leg back. So same hip capsule work here. Leaning slightly forward into the left. Float your right leg. Externally rotate from the hip. Take the foot forward. Extend the leg. Sweep it back. Land the leg, 90-90, upright with your torso. Lean forward slightly, hover the back leg. Externally rotate, reach it forward. One more time, sweep it back, 90-90, recenter, back off activation for a moment. Lean forward, hover, external rotation from your hip, reach the leg forward. Beautiful job, take that back. Slide your feet in towards your hips. Push down through your left shin, rise up into shin box, hip extension, take your block, both hands to start. It's going to end up in our right. I'm stepping over with the right foot, lean into the right leg, left leg goes up, high using the glute just like we did in our kneeling side plank earlier. Place your block under your right fingertips, open your hips, open your chest, half moon. Find one point to look at. Deep inhale through your nose. Exhale. Bring your gaze down slowly. Switch hands, move your block underneath your left shoulder, left fingertips. Open up the opposite direction, twisting to face the other way, keeping your extended leg at the height of your hips. Reaching your right arm up. Bend both knees. Reach your right hand back, catch your floating foot. Bring your gaze down. Keep a bend in your standing knee. This will help you set up. Place your block out to the left. Find a balance point that you can lean into. And then do so. Lean into your left fingertips. Look under your left armpit. Continue to keep that strong connection between your floating hand and foot to lift it up. Guide your left foot to the back of your mat. Land your hands. Take your right leg up and back. Land, come forward through high plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Holy beautiful work, beautiful effort.
Okay, friends, our last sequence, but before we get into it, move your block to the top right corner of your mat. In this sequence, everything we've worked on comes together in a fun, playful, dynamic, yet demanding flow. Here we go. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, twist, right knee to left arm. Hold for 5. Option to arm balance. 4, 3, 2. Pivot on your left foot. 2-point side plank. Just as we were earlier, reach the left arm up. Reach your right toes past the back of your mat. Tap your right hip. Pull your right knee into your right arm. Hold for 5, 4, 3. Lift your heart. 2, 1. Reach your right foot off to the side. Extend. Open the hips, the chest. Fallen triangle. Inhale. Exhale. Look past the top of your mat. Lean forward into your right arm. Slide your right foot in so you can use the right foot. We're stepping our back foot up, over. Land your left foot at the top of your mat. Beautiful work. Lean forward. Find your block under your right hand. Catch your floating foot with your floating hand. Look under your armpit. This should feel relatively familiar. We've been here before. Open up that right side. The hip, the QL, the low ribs. Slowly step your floating foot to the back of your mat. As you land, turn your heel in, toes out, Cossack squat to the back of your mat. Boy, it's warm over here. Working hard, good work. Turn it to face the back of your mat. Land your left hand, 10 toes towards the back of your mat, then heel toe your right foot off to the side and turn all 10 toes over to the right. Your front knee is like 90-90. Your bottom leg is like side plank. Exhale, lower your hips. Inhale, reach up, lift your hips, lift your chest. Think side angle with the right side body. Exhale, lower. Inhale, expansiveness. Open it up. Exhale, lower. On the inhale, wild thing. Inhale, lift your hips. Sweep your right foot back and around. Open up your chest, your hips, reach overhead. Slowly sit your bum all the way down to your mat. Wiggle your bum onto your mat. Shin box. Left foot forward, right foot behind you. I'm rising up. I'm stepping over with the right. Lean into the right leg. Warrior 3. Open your collarbones, reach back with your left leg, look forward through the top of your eyes. Land your hands at the top of your mat. Whatever you want to do, crow, single crow, handstand on your way to your vinyasa. Yes, friends. Love the effort, the playfulness, the curiosity. Move your block to the top of the mat, left side. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, twist to right arm for 5. Option to arm balance. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pivot on your right foot. 2-point side plank. Bend into your planted knee, reach your left toes past the back of your mat, tap your left hip. Left knee to left arm, hold your tuck for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach your left foot off to the side, open it up, fallen triangle. Open your hips, your chest, your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Lean your body forward into your left arm, heel toe your back foot. Slide, then step your right foot over. Lean into your right leg. Lift your left, catch it with the right hand. Use your block to lean into your left fingertips. Look under your left armpit. Open up your left side body, your hip, QL, low ribs. Slowly step your left foot to the back of your mat. As you land, bring your heel in. Rise up, Cossack squat to the back of your mat. Keep your chest elevated, keep it tall. As you rise back up, push through your left leg, pivot on both feet, facing the back of the mat, land the right hand, lift your left arm up, pivot, both feet over to your left, little toe edge down. Left knee like 90-90, right leg like side plank. As you exhale, hips towards the mat, reach your floating arm back. Inhale, lift it up. 2 more. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower. Inhale through wild thing. Your inhale brings you up, expansiveness through your rib cage, your belly, your chest. Left knee bent, reaching up overhead. Slowly land your bum, then work your way back onto your mat. Right leg forward, left leg back, 90-90 first. Slide your feet in, shin box to rise up. Step your left foot over. Lean into your left leg, rise warrior 3. Look forward. Inhale. Exhale. However you want to vinyasa, crow, single crow, handstand, whatever is calling you, please take it. And in our downward facing dog, walk your feet forward through your hands and find your bum. Bring your hands to your thighs, slide them down your legs, find your feet. Seated forward fold, tuck your chin. Holy, I am warm. But what a fun one. Fun, dynamic, building each round on top of the one before. This is one that I know I'll be practicing again and again. Just has a lot to it in terms of stability in the core and in the hip capsule and in the shoulder capsule. A lot to go get, a lot to go explore. And of course, first time may feel a little bit clunky through those patterns, those transitions. But each time we explore it, we become a little more familiar with what's being asked. Rise up and find your back. Bend both knees. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Extend your left leg. Guide your right knee over top, across your body. If you want a little bit more, reach your right hand, catch your left foot. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Inhale, let your belly expand through your nose. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. Guide yourself back to center. Switch sides, both knees in. Extend your right leg, guide your left knee across your body. Using your right hand. If you want to take it deeper, left hand to your right foot. Find your twist. Three more deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Inhale. Allow your belly to expand. Exhale slowly. Last one. Guide yourself back to center. If you want any other or craving any other posture, stretch here in a supine position on your back, please take it. Otherwise, please do take a moment to allow yourself to integrate, to soften that work, to download, if you will. This integration period is important, especially in a more demanding, a more physical practice like what we just did, where you're asking a lot physically from your body, but also systemically. This isn't the type of asana or yoga practice that will leave you really down-regulated. This is more of a practice that might upregulate or even shift you into a bit of a sympathetic. So we can take time here to allow ourselves to recenter, to down-regulate. We'll be better for it. I'd like you to rest as long as you need and to be exactly as you are, as long as serves you. And I'll share while we're here, close by saying I appreciate you and tuning in and joining me here virtually. As always, continue to play wildly, explore endlessly, and connect deeply. Much love, my friends. See you next time.